This is what we're going to do. We are going to start tap number 1, all the way here on the left side with a sample glass of tap number 1. We're going to bring it up to Jerome in the front of the room. I'm going to ask a question. If he doesn't know the answer to the question, he passes the beer to the next person. If that person doesn't know, they pass it to the person next to them. If someone answers the question correctly, they get to drink that beer, and then we go to the next tap and start with the next person. Are there any questions about any of this? It's really simple. But like I said, if you're sitting far away, you're going to have to get up and walk stuff around. And so I'll say that. The next thing I'll say is that if you don't know the answer to the question, there's no sense in sitting there trying to guess if you have no idea. Because the quicker we move, the more stuff I can give away and the more stuff you win. So just a reminder of that's how it's going to work. If you guys are sitting there trying to think of it and figure it out, and it's going to take a long time to get through, 10 taps. All right? Let's see, what else do I need to tell you? Oh, the golden rules of graduation and any other time that we do a raffle. Number 1, no complaining. That's number 1. I don't care if you don't like the thing that you won. I just don't care. It's free stuff, and you're going to smile and be happy about it. That's number 1. Rule number 2, there's no trading with me for anything else. That kind of goes along with the first one. Rule number 3, I encourage you after class to trade with anybody that you wish. So they're all kind of related. The main thing is I don't want to hear any whining or complaining, all right? And that's it. I mean, those are the rules of me giving away free stuff. Hopefully you guys can accept it. All right? Okay, let's see. What's next? So that's really it as far as how graduation's going to go. All right? Questions? No. Okay, awesome. So before we get to that, I promised you guys I was going to try some magical things out at graduation. So that's what we're going to do now. I'm also going to show you something hopefully fun at the end of class as well. All right? So you guys hopefully have come up here and put slips in this box. If you haven't, it's not the end of the world. All right? Some of you know that I've been performing magic and interested in magic since I was 7 years old. And what really drew me to it is just that moment, when someone is watching something and something happens that's unreal. It's not real. It's like it's an opportunity to show people that the impossible, maybe it is possible. And that's what I love about magic. And it's the same thing that I really love about magic now. The question about it is it seems impossible. Is it real? Is it not real? What is it really? What's actually happening? Is it a coincidence or is it a miracle? And that's what we're going to try to test today. We're going to try to test and see if when the impossible happens, is it a miracle or is it a coincidence? All right? So that's what we're going to test. Now, some of you guys remember when I got back from vacation, hopefully, and I told you that I was kind of sick on my vacation. It was kind of lame. It's been a sick semester for me, unfortunately, and moving around much better now. But anyway, I spent a lot of time in the room on the cruise ship, sitting there feeling sorry for myself and thinking about magic, and because that's all I do and I'm not here. And one night, after spending the entire day in the room sick and playing with cards and having fun, I had a dream. And the dream that I had was basically me, right here, right now, in this situation, as we speak. And I saw myself telling you guys this, basically. And this really happened in my dream. And so I found myself on stage, and I found myself, coming out to find a volunteer to help me with something. And so if anyone's afraid to be on stage, don't let me pick you, but would you like to come up and help? Come on up. Let's hear it for her. All right. So before class, you guys, hopefully, I'm not sure if everybody did it, but you want to come up on stage? So I had a box over there with instructions. So hopefully everybody wrote 2 colors on the white piece of paper and 1 American-made beer on the yellow piece of paper. Did everybody do that? Did some people not do that? If you didn't do it, it's okay. Let me just tell you. All right? So in my dream, I saw myself calling you up on stage. I knew it was going to be you. I saw it in my dream. I know it's funny. It sounds kind of corny, right? but it really happened. I saw myself open up the box. So we're going to open up the box. Did you not put anything in here?
No, I did.
Okay.
I was just making a bad joke.
Oh, I see. So I'm going to open up the box. What I want you to do is I want you to reach in. I want you to pull out one white piece of paper and one yellow piece of paper, and that's it. All right? Make sure you just have one yellow, one white. All right? Everything good? Yeah. Right on. All right. Way to go. Yeah, let's hear it. Right on. All right. So, as I said, in my dream, I saw this moment. I really did. So we're going to open those up right now. Let's first start with the colors.
Oh, okay.
So let's open up the white piece of paper, which hopefully is going to have 2 colors written on it. Please tell everybody what the colors are. Black and red, okay? All right? You can set that down if you want, or you can do whatever you want with it. All right, black and red are the colors. I'll tell you, the colors represent the shirt that I was wearing in my dream. That's what the colors represent. Black and white shirt, or black and what color was it? Oh, red. Red and black, that's right. I'm glad you guys remembered, because I don't. Go ahead and open up the beer name.
Okay.
What's the beer?
Anchor Steam.
Anchor Steam. So, the beer name, or the beer, represents the beer that I was drinking in my dream. So it was a dream of me standing right here in a red and black shirt, drinking an Anchor Steam. I'm amazed that you guys actually got that right. Somebody, I mean, it's incredible. You guys are unbelievable, so thank you very much. Thanks a lot, so much. Thanks so much. What do you guys think? Thanks, yeah, I appreciate that. Way to go. You guys don't look impressed. Seriously, you guys don't believe me, do you? Okay, so here's the thing. I got up the next morning after my dream, and I said, I have to prove to people that I had this dream because people aren't going to believe me. They aren't going to be able to read my mind. They're not going to believe me. So I got up the next day. I got the beer that was in my dream. I put on the shirt that I had, and I took a picture. All right? So Emily, would you like to grab that envelope there? Maybe you guys have seen this envelope sitting here. Hopefully, since everybody walked in the door, it says, Dream Beer, 5:30 class. Can you take that? Is it sealed? Everything is sealed. I licked it myself. It's sealed. Go ahead and open it up. It's dry. Totally dry. Go ahead and open it up. Hopefully inside is a picture that proves that you and I do have a real subconscious spiritual connection. If it doesn't work, sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it's not perfect. But if you could, I'll take that. We're going to go ahead and open it up. A picture of me in a red and black shirt drinking an Anchor Steam. Can you guys all see that? I don't think we need to pass it around, but you guys probably can see that. So anyway, the background is Miami. So anyway, thank you guys. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed that. All right. Now, on to bigger and better things. We're going to give away some stuff. All right. So let's start with some glassware, because you guys need more glassware, right? Yeah. All right, Kelly, we have some beer ready back there? Almost. We're going to start on week 1 when I was your presenter. Thank you. Appreciate it. Jerome, you're going to get a beer in just a second. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but today we hooked up KBS 17, and we also hooked up Abraxas today. Anybody notice that? Both of them are on draft right now. FYI. They're not going to be on long, so if you want some, get some. All right, Jerome, you got a beer. What beer is he drinking? Avery White Rascal. You ready, Jerome? Here we go. Is everybody ready? Remember, if you don't know it, we're going to pass it, and we're going to try to move this quickly, all right? Yes? You can look at your notes, but, I mean, please be reasonable. Quickly, and it doesn't mean typing it into Google, you know? It's fine. Okay, here we go. Week 1. This will not be on Google, so. Week 1, we tasted beers that I thought were world-class beers. That's what we did week 1. Okay, Jerome, here we go. We tasted an Avery beer in that class, just since we have an Avery White Rascal, and it had a flavor kind of added to it, sort of an adjunct added to it. What flavor was it? No.
Cherry?
Nope. Daniel, what are you doing? Why are you drinking that? I don't want you to be a bad example for everyone else. So I want everybody to know how this works. Passion fruit is the correct answer. He was just trying to be silly and funny by drinking the beer before he gave me the answer because he knew the answer. So if you guys, want to be silly, then be silly. Okay.
Lily.
That's right. All right, what's the next beer?
Lily.
Lily. Okay. Well then, what brewery is Lily from? This is not the question. I'm just asking.
Oh. I was like, well, good thing
I'm just kidding. It's okay. Anybody who remembers? Who remembers? Jerome, what is it? What? Burr Oak. Okay. Are you ready for the question? That was not the question. But we'll ask a Burr Oak question just because. Burr Oak was week, I don't remember. What week was Burr Oak? Week 15 was Burr Oak. All right, you ready? Here we go. Who did Craig sit down and talk with about opening a brewery? Yes. Shh. Don't. That's the other rule I forgot to mention. Please do not give anyone the answers. That's kind of the point of this, is that you win stuff if that's a good question. You want some glassware? I forgot. Here you are, sir. No, you sure don't. Oh, so who did he sit down and talk to about opening a brewery? The owner of Burr Oak sat down and talked to somebody about opening a brewery. And this is for a beer and a koozie.
His father-in-law.
No. Nope.
Childhood friend.
No. And what's his name? You're half right. The first half is a guy at Boulevard. He is a very specific guy at Boulevard. The guy that founded Boulevard.
Well, now they can Google that.
Well, I know, but they're honest people. They're not supposed to Google anything. Anybody? Anybody know up there? You guys in the back? All right, take it to the back. John McDonald. That's exactly right. John McDonald, the founder and mostly owner of Boulevard at the moment. Want to come up and get your beer? Your prize? Sweet Schlafly bottle koozie? Yeah, I know. Pretty awesome. Okay, next. The beer is Space Dust.
Where are you starting?
Yeah. So who has okay. So we've got a pretty sweet cap. It's perfect time of year for a sweet Red Bull cap. It's still cool outside, really. All right, you ready? Here's the question from week 12. Where did the owner of Modern Brewery get his beer education? If you don't know, pass. No. Back up front to Jerome. Back up front. We passed everybody over there on the last question, remember? Jerome. Munich, no.
Chicago?
No, not Chicago. Daniel. UC Davis, correct. The Master Brewer program at UC Davis. That's right.
So this is Space Dust.
Space Dust, and here's a hat for you because you don't need it because you need more hats.
So just a thing.
What?
These colors happen to be my South Florida high school colors and her Webster Grove high school colors.
Well, fabulous. Well, hopefully you win another one. You could be twinners. Yeah, I know. Isn't that sweet? What's the next beer?
Raspberry jam?
Raspberry jam. Is that right?
Yes, raspberry jam.
Okay, right on.
It was a jam.
Yep. Tall grass raspberry jam. Who likes that beer? Guys, anybody like, no, you don't know? No? No sour people in the room? Some? If you're a sour person, drink some raspberry jam. It's awesome. Ask for a sample after class. Okay. All right, next we are going to do, how about a Great Divide hat? So we'll ask a question about Great Divide. Where's the beer? All right, you ready? Here we go. Where was Nicole's first beer job? Where was her first beer job? No. No. She did work at Schlafly for a while, but no, not her first one. No. Nope. No, however, she did work at Boulevard too. Nope. Anybody in the bar gonna know this? Yeah? Okay. What's the answer, Bill?
The answer is 2008 she was at beer school, Cicero's, her first job.
No. That was not her first. Why was she here? I just picked her off the street and said, hey, come teach beer school. Who was she working for at the time? Anybody at the bar think they might know the answer? Because if not, we'll send it back up front and I'll give you guys a hint. Anybody in the back know? What's your guess? No. All right, you want to bring it back up here? Jerome, here's your hint. You ready? It's not a brewery. That's a pretty big hint, I think. That eliminates 5,000 places. Question is, Nicole, the rep from Great Divide, what was her first job in the world of beer? Where did she work? It's not a brewery. Okay, pass. We got to move on. It is a distributor. That's right. Just guess one. Mitch, that's not a real distributor. No. Daniel, it's coming over to you again.
Maybe Green Company?
Excuse me?
The Green Company?
I don't know what that is. No. It's not the Green Company. No. Is anybody going to get any closer than they were before? There's only a few distributors, really. It's a major distributor, Mary.
Mary's where we started, so it's made
No.
its way through.
Okay, that's all right.
You want to keep going?
Yeah, Hal, you got a guess? You know this, Terry?
Anybody else have a guess? I do. I know. He says.
I guess my questions are a little harder than I thought. I should be drinking. Why am I not drinking? What's wrong with me? Anybody?
Oh, wait, you want Mary? Lower.
Nope. Bill? Summit. That's correct. Summit. Here comes the hat, Bill. You ready? Let me test my post-surgery skills without hurting myself. That was close. All right, where is the beer and what is it? Tartastic, New Belgium Tartastic. For you guys that like super session kind of entry-level sours, it's really, really good. We just got it on, and it's delicious. All right, let's do, I'm going to ask an easy one. We've got this Christmas coffee mug. Where's the beer? Jake, is that you? All right, you ready? You need a coffee mug? It's Christmassy. It's got a wreath on it. Okay. See, sometimes at graduation, I gather all the junk we have laying around and put it on this table. You guys maybe haven't noticed that. Okay. Let's go to, all right, this is a toughie, Jake. You ready? All right. Week 14, second shift. What beer is Steve Kreider's favorite beer to drink? What? No? No. Is there a beer that's game passed back there? Okay. All right. I just didn't see any movement there. Steve Kreider's favorite beer to drink. What does he typically drink when he's just drinking beer? He definitely talked about it. Got a guess? Well, I need you to pick one beer. So what's your guess? No. No. Stag. That's right. Correct. Man, this is the lucky prize of the day right here. There could be a $100 bill in that cup. All right. But there isn't. Okay. What's that? Yeah, that's right. He said Stag was his favorite because he didn't have to think about it, because whenever he drinks beer, he can't stop his head from trying to figure out how the beer was brewed, how much malt was in it, what hops are in it, all of that. So he just drinks shitty beer so that he can relax. And that's really his reason. Okay, what's the next beer and where are we? All right, you ready? Dragon's Milk is the next beer? Wow, heavy hitters. All right, well then, let's go to the New Holland class. I've got a really nice left-hand Belgian beer glass and a La Trappe bottle opener and a Schmaltz sticker. All right, Kelly, do you need something? Okay. I have another beer. Okay, let's go to the class that New Holland did the week that I was not here, where we tasted cocktails. You ready? Right. Okay. All right, this year, New Holland entered into a distribution partnership with who? Don't give them the answer. Pass it if you don't know. Guess. No? Is it your turn? Are we going that way now? Or which way are we going? In the back. That way or this way? Okay. As long as we go that way every time. What's the answer? That's right, PBR. That's exactly right. Thank you. Yep. But remember, Lou said there's no ownership actually. It's a distribution deal. So PBR is never going to actually own New Holland. That's also what the other 12 places that AB bought last year said, but whatever. Who's counting? Okay. How about a tin? What do you guys think about that? How about this Firestone Easy Jack tin? All right. So where's the beer? Jerome, are you ready for this? Okay, here we go. Lagunitas Aunt Sally. Let's talk about sours again. For the entry-level sour people, Aunt Sally is a dry-hopped session sour beer, and it's awesome. So if you have not had that yet and you like sour beers, it's really good. Okay. Week 16. All right. Week 16 was Heavy Riff. The guy that did the class is named Jared. He has a brother. What's his brother's name and what does his brother do? It was kind of a big part of his presentation because it's kind of important. What's
The brother, he was doing the book, then he went and now he's doing the carpentry, he's making all the barrels. Was that not him? Like the...
So, yeah, you got half of it right.
Yeah, but I don't know the name.
Should I give her something for getting it half right?
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to save the tin for next time. Here you go. All right.
Wait, do I get the beer?
No, you got to pass the beer because that's half right is not right enough. What's the rest of the answer?
His name's Justin.
Justin is his name, and he does what?
He's a first-year alderman.
Excuse me?
He's an alderman. Carpenter.
Well, she already said it, so technically you're right. You got it. Technically you're right. Here you go. So anyway, let me tell you what actually is going on here. It's very confusing. So Jared and Justin started the brewery together. Justin decided that it wasn't really what he wanted to be doing, so he went and started making fooders. So he and a partner are the owners of Fooder Crafters of America. They make giant humongous fooders. So, and they were partners in the business originally. It's okay. You're fine. It's okay.
So the year-old, youngest older than it ever had.
Was not the answer I was going for. Sorry. You still won halfway. I mean, so you're good. Okay. Next.
That is the Broadway.
I've got, for whoever feels like dancing with the devil, I got 2 devil dancers for you. All right. Where's the beer? I'm sorry.
Mary.
And what is it?
Broadway Brewery Honey.
Broadway Honey Wheat. All right. Week 4 was Uinta. All right. The Golden Ale was one of their new beers in cans, and every can features something specific. What are they featuring on their cans? You guys didn't study at all. They're all online in like 8 places, thanks to Andy. Just saying. I'm just telling you. I didn't get these questions because I remember all these answers, people. You know what I mean? I went and looked at all the classes again to get my questions. Sure. So their Golden Ale, it's a relatively new beer, is in cans, and they're featuring something specific on the cans. And they're not always the same. What are they featuring? National parks, that's right. That's right. They are spotlighting different national parks around the country on their cans, which is really cool, considering our national parks probably won't exist in 7 years. Anyway, moving on. Let's not talk about that. Okay. That's right. Okay. This looks like a fun prize. A Stone shirt. Stone, right? IPA Madness. This is a pretty sweet shirt. Speaking of which. No, I was going to give these away with the shirt, but then I decided that I'm not. Because I'm keeping this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I mean, I'm doing it. It's on. I mean, these are cool because, the thing is, if you're like at the gym or if you're like running down the street and somebody gives you shit, you can just be like, "Arr," because there's like the devil on there, Anyway, okay, here we go. This would sort of finish the outfit, right? Okay, I'm not doing that. Okay, here we go. What's the next beer and where are we? Okay, and where's my beer? What's going on here? My beer, that's what I'm saying. All right, I'm way too sober. Okay. All right, okay, Joe, ready? Here we go. This is a pretty sweet shirt. Week 6 was Rogue. Who is the co-founder of Rogue that Jennifer was talking about the entire class? What's his first and last name? These things supposed to make you sweat? Because that's what it's doing to me. Is that what this is? That's what a sweatband is? Jack Joyce is correct. She talked about Jack like the entire class. Hopefully this shirt will fit you. Oh, it's a double X. Sorry, I'm keeping it. Oh, I'm just kidding. I don't think I have any other ones. You'll just have to wash this like 85 times in hot water and then dry it for like 3 days. All right. Where's the next beer?
Right here.
What is that?
Precious Hellas. That's why I'm laughing.
Excuse me? What is that next beer?
Precious Hellas.
Okay.
Wow.
Sam Adams, right on. Okay. We're on a roll, people. We are on a roll. Where are we? Where's the beer? Who gets the beer? All right, you ready, Julie? Here we go. The last class of the semester. This was a long time ago, like a week. What was the guy's name that taught the class? First and last name. John Fattori. That's exactly right. Well, this was gonna be the prize, but let me see if I can find a different size for you. If I have another one. Well, Bill, you know what? Because I like you, I'm gonna change up the prize just a little. And I'm gonna give you matching sweatbands. Because I know that you'll use these. Oh, not bad. Okay, right on. Are you guys having a good time? Oh, do the wave? All right. What else? What's that? I'm not jazzercising. I'm not capable of that right now. What's that? Drunken yoga? No, I can't do that either, so you guys can. All right. I don't know how many of you guys have played trivia here, ever, but this is a really awesome Geeks Who Drink shirt. It says, join the revolution, wise ass. All right, so, kind of proper for our trivia graduation. All right, week 2. Who knows what we did week 2? What was it? Who was here? Distill, that's right. Where are we? Okay, Jake, you ready? Week 2. We talked about a style of beer that's traditionally they add like flavors to. And it's a beer that we were talking about in class. I want to know the style and what are the 2 common flavors that are usually added to that beer. Sounds awfully specific. Well, it was from the class. If that's what you mean. Okay, pass. Can you guys think of any, I'm not asking for everyone to put up their hand or start yelling things out, but there is a specific beer that typically flavors are added to. This is not it's not that unusual, not as much as you might think. So where's the beer? Any guesses back there? No? What? I don't know what you just said. Goza, no. Berliner Weiss is correct. That's the first part. And what are the 2 common traditional flavors of syrup that's added? Yeah. And essence of? Well, no, but I'm going to give it to you anyway, just because. Because you got most of the answer right. The answer is essence of woodruff. That's right. It's some weird German thing. I don't know. We didn't talk about that. I'm asking the questions here, okay? All right. All right. These sweatbands for sure are really working. I don't know what that means. What the rest of them say?
All winners are subject to people laughing at you. So it's not a real lottery.
It might not be real. I'm sorry. But it's a great souvenir, right?
Yeah.
It's a great souvenir. It's just a fake ticket. I'm sorry.
They said drinks were on him.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Everything you say is binding in this class. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you. Here's another glass to take home with you. Give me that back. Those are the rules I wrote on there. It's actually real. Here, this is a souvenir for you. Here you go. Post it on Facebook. That'll be cool. All right. Here we go. I want you to say any word. Don't say it yet. Just say any word. Make it kind of a complicated word. All right? And I will have your word written on a piece of paper on this table. No matter what word you pick, it will be on a piece of paper. Just say it out loud. Aspergillus. I called on the wrong person. What's that? You're a microbiologist? Really? All right, fine. Here it is right here on a piece of paper in the dictionary, people. Okay? This is as good as it gets. I'm sorry. All right, here, you get that. All right. You hold on to that. We might come back to that later. I'm never calling on you again. You are no help. Okay. All right, so here we go. So I've got some books. This is the book that I've been reading a lot lately. This book is called It's Not Your Fault, Toddlers Are A-Holes. This is my favorite book right now, actually. I love this book. And then I also have two books that I'm actually not reading, but maybe two of the, maybe most popular love stories of all time. The Notebook. You guys familiar with that? It's a popular love story. And maybe the most popular love story of all time, 50 Shades of Grey. All right? Now, I need a lady in the audience, not Emily, to pick one of the two books. All right? Who wants to help me? Who wants to help me? Somebody in the back, you want to help? Okay. All right. Come on up. Actually, I'm just going to give it to you. Now, I'm going to put you on the spot a little. I just want to know, are you more of a Notebook kind of girl, or are you more of a 50 Shades of Grey kind of girl? Hope I'm not getting too personal. Which one would you prefer?
If I were to keep it,
Yeah. Not keep it really, but what's more... 50, of course. 50 Shades of Grey. I was really asking what was more your style, but I think you got that figured out. Okay, go ahead and you can have a seat. All right, now I need a funny guy to help me. What's going on back here? I need a funny person. Who's a funny person? No, I need somebody that's maybe somebody that aspired to be a stand-up comic at some point. Anybody? Anybody? Nobody, really? This is not going to be very exciting if we don't. All right, Daniel, come on. That's fine. All right, this is what we're going to do, Daniel. You don't have to come up on stage. Just stay right where you are. All right, I've got a book, my favorite book, the Big Book of Silly Jokes. All right, Daniel, I'm going to flip through the book like this. I want you to tell me to stop anytime you want, or you can put your finger in there if you want. But, okay, flip through right there. All right, what page number do you see? See, this is why I try to pick the younger people, you know what I mean here?
90.
What, excuse me? What does that say?
70.
70, okay, well that's... Oh man, I'm telling you what. Okay, so, you can go ahead and sit down. 70. All right, where's my 50 Shades of Grey girl? Oh, there you are, okay. Open up, if you would, to page 70. Look at the top of page 70, and look at that word. All right? See it? You got it? Okay, don't show anybody else. It doesn't really make a difference all that much. I'm going to try to figure out, that's kind of distracting, whoever's doing that. I'm going to try to figure out what the word is, the first word on the top of page 70 in the book. Are you thinking about it? Is it a word that you're familiar with? Yeah? Okay. All right. Starts, I think, the first letter. Think about the first letter. First letter is F, isn't it? F? Is that right? F? Oh, boy. Has an ing at the end? Am I right? It has an ing? Oh, boy. Ing, really? Wow. Okay. This is gonna be embarrassing for somebody. Just think about the letters in the middle, if you would. Right in the middle. Think about the letters right in the middle. I think I got it. So it starts with an F. It ends in ing. Perfect. For the first time, say loudly, if you could, what the word is that you're thinking of. Yep. Fantasizing. Right there. Fantasizing. Thank you. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. We're not done yet, though. Daniel, it's your turn. All right, right on. Get your glasses on. This is a small book. We're going back to the funny guy book. I need you on stage. Oh, man, we're in trouble. Okay. All right, Daniel. I'm going to hand you the book. All right? Don't try to be funny with me either. I know where you live. I want you to open up the book to any page that you want and look at the top of the page, the very first word at the top on the page. Okay? You got it? Open the book up to any page and look at the very first word at the very top of the page. Just open it to any page and look at the first word.
Oh, you said the page I want.
No, just pick a page.
Okay.
We don't have a lot of time. We're already way past time. Got a word? Got the word? First word on the page.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take the book. You look confused. You shouldn't be confused.
There's a title at the top of every page. Okay.
It's not the title of the book, is it? Silly Book of Big Jokes?
Nope.
Okay, you got a word?
I do.
Is it the first word on the top of the page?
Yes.
See, here's the thing, everybody. I've memorized this book, so I know. Yeah, I memorized the book. I know you guys don't believe me, but I have. All right, Daniel. I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and I'm going to hope to get this right. All right? Think about the first letter. Okay. It's the first letter. Can you stand back just a pinch? The first letter have, let's see, a long vertical line and maybe some horizontal lines. Now, don't tell me what the word is, remember.
I'm telling you what the letter is.
Okay. Think about the last letter in the word. Is it also a vertical line and maybe a horizontal line?
Yes.
Yes? Oh. Is there an A maybe in this word somewhere?
One.
Shh. All right, I think I got it. Okay, I'm going to ask you a series of questions. All right? I want to make sure that I got this right before I give it to you. All right? Is this something that you enjoy doing?
The word is, but I don't know if you have the right word.
The word is?
The word
Is your word
Yes.
something you enjoy doing?
I love
Let's not worry about linguistics here. Your word you're thinking of.
filming this, aren't you?
You like to do it? Okay. Would you say that you do it often?
At least 3 times a day.
At least 3 times a day. Okay. Is that microphone on, Jay? 3 times.
3 times.
And you enjoy doing
times.
this?
Yes.
You enjoy doing it? Yeah. Would you say that you normally do this by yourself or with other people? Most of the time.
I've done it with everybody here.
You guys, okay.
If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be able to do it most of the time.
If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be able to do it most of the time. This is hilarious. I don't know. Okay, this is the last question. I think I got it. Would you say that sometimes when you're doing this, gets a little messy sometimes?
If it's barbecue.
If it's barbecue. Did you just say if it's barbecue? All right. I think I got your word. I think I got it. All right. For the first time, Daniel, is that your word?
Yes.
Take it. What's your word?
Eat.
Eat. Show it to everybody. Eat. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. You can have that. It's a souvenir just for you. Thank you so much for helping. I appreciate it. This is a on the way home conversation. Thank you so much, Daniel. I appreciate it. It was fun for you to come up
I
here.
know where you live too.
And anyway, thank you guys for coming to class. I appreciate it, and we will see you next time.